This exhibition is called A Clockwork Jerusalem, and that is because it is about the ideas and the imagination that has informed British modernism. And we think that it is much more the imagination that defines British modernism than its architectural style. The title actually joins together two elements. The first is clockwork. This comes from A Clockwork Orange, the famous Stanley Kubrick film that plays in the future, in a future society. The second element is Jerusalem. We are not referring to the actual city in the Middle East, but we are referring to a poem by William Blake, who made a poet calling for the construction or the building of a new Jerusalem on England's green and pleasant lands.
The exhibition of the British Pavilion is titled A Clockwork Jerusalem, and it responds to the brief from the director really by thinking about what modernity has been in Britain. And it begins really with the experience of modernity that's precipitated by the Industrial Revolution and the waves of effects that had on society, and the responses that have been made over the centuries since then. And that's really, I suppose, our way of describing what modernity actually is.
The show actually consists of a collection of images and objects that are, most of them are not even architectural in the strictest sense. These objects and images, they document the imagination of British modernism and also the imagination that was caused by British modernism. And it is grouped in several rooms with certain themes. One of the rooms, for example, talks a lot about ruins, and we call this room a utopia of ruins. Of course, one of the things that strikes the visitor most strongly is the huge mound of earth that we have constructed in a pink casing in the main room in the pavilion, surrounded by an equally pink and purple panorama. Now, this mound, this earthen mound that we have made, stands for, at the same time, ancient history of England and the constant recycling of history, the constant transformation of the modern city.